Good evening, everybody. How's everybody doing out there? Can everybody hear me okay? Can I get a thumbs up or something saying that everybody can hear me? I got a new mic. Anthony, how you doing? Rich, Wilmer, how you doing? Everybody can hear me? Okay, great, 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 great. Yeah, how is it? Is it too loud? Not loud enough? This is a new mic, so I just want to make sure everything sounds okay. Sounds good. All right. Hey, Mr. Ken, how you doing, bud? Good to see you in here. I'm not good either. My Saints lost to the Falcons today that have only won one game all season. I don't know what the hell they were doing, but that was not the Saints football. That definitely was not Saints football today. But on a other note, LSU did beat Alabama last night. So, yes, that's right, Rich. Not only did they lose to a 1-7 Falcons team, they lost to them at home. Unbelievable. I just, it makes no sense to me. Hey, Anthony, the service bag is good. I'm pretty well enjoying it. Um, what I and I'm gonna do a video review on it soon. But what I want to do is we're gonna do something different with the giveaway. I was gonna do the Nightbot thing, but I don't like that Nightbot. Nightbot is it's weird. I don't like the way it picks giveaway winners. So I'm gonna try something different. I don't really like the how you doing, Bobby? I don't really like the random comment picker either. So I have some ideas of how we're going to do this. Are the Panthers? I know they're playing Green Bay right now. Green Bay must be putting it on them. Mr. Moist, how you doing, Mr. Moist? Uh, David, how bad are the Panthers getting beat by Green Bay? Because I am a Green Bay fan. Rich, I've been watching some of your videos, man. I've been watching quite a bit of them actually. So I'm enjoying them. Good job, man, on the videos. Keep up the good work. Yeah, you got some nice videos, man. Just keep up the good work. Turned it off, got mad. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Why is my hmm? Hey, man, Joe Burrow is he's something else. He's definitely something else. Um, it's good, David. It's it's a slow season right now, but it's it's going pretty good. Hey, there's Beal. How you doing there, Beal? Duct worker. Yeah, I think I've seen you before. I was hoping that that last guy would show up, the one that was thinking about leaving oh, okay, thanks for that update, Rich. Rocky Top. Supply House is open on Veterans Day. I think so. All right, see, I got my notebook now. Rocky Top, what's your name again? See, I got my notebook. I'm writing these guys' names down now. Hey Yeti, look what I got here, man. What do you think? Or Beal, I should say. Dennis Brown, how you doing? I think so, Beal. Because I don't want to call people by their screen name. I would like to remember your real name. But if you don't want to give it, you don't have to. And I know a lot of you guys have told me your real names, but I'm not good with names. So I'm just writing down your screen name and then your real name if you choose to give it. Duct worker is Billy. Okay. You don't have to give your last name. Thank you, Billy, for giving that. As Rocky Top is Zach. Wilmer. How you doing, Wilmer? Oh, well, good. I'm glad it sounds good. Um, I was asking the guys earlier how it sounded. I think I got my levels just right. And it's what's good about this microphone is it's a dynamic microphone. It's not a condenser microphone like this one, the one that I was using. This damn thing picks up sound from all around. And this one pretty much just concentrates on my voice. Matter of fact, I'd like to know how good it's doing. My wife and sister are actually sitting right here in the living room watching a movie. Can y'all hear the movie in the background? Can y'all hear any background noise, or can y'all just hear me when I talk? Well, thanks. I'm glad it sounds good. Good. So y'all can't hear the movie or anything in the background? Awesome. Well, that's good to know that I can do this when they're watching a movie or something. Uh, what is your name? 19RAPPY. No, I do not speak Spanish. Sean, I charge 85. Oh, Bobby Fox jumping back in after about a 10-year semi-retirement, huh? Pretty cool, man. Nothing wrong with that. Give you something to do. So, Bobby, are you jumping back in for yourself, or are you going to work for somebody, or what's going to happen? Some a little bit, Steve. Not fluent. My dad does. My dad speaks it fluently. I don't. I understand a lot of it though. Hey, I appreciate that, Sean. Thank you. 5 years, man. I really appreciate that. How you doing, Isaiah? Yeah, so, man. It's kind of the slow season right now. I'm fixing to tomorrow. I'm gonna start calling my customers that's been using me around here and start scheduling some heater checkups. And I got one guy that probably going to want to change out his system. He's got an old Carrier gas furnace that's in pretty bad shape, and he doesn't have the nicest attic in the world. So now would be a good time to do it while it's cooled off. How you doing, Jeff Kuiper? Yeah, now's always a good time of the year to do those change outs, man. There are rich, but I don't do any. But oh yeah, there's a lot of apartments here. A lot of them. Hey, Gary, how you doing, buddy? Exactly. They all have in-house maintenance. When I worked for a company here previously, there was one that would call us out when the maintenance guy couldn't figure out the issue. Looking for a brand right now, Bobby? I recommend Ream or Bryant or anything ICP. Oil burners. Yeah, we don't have that here, buddy. Anthony, no oil burners here. I think what I'm going to do is on the giveaways, guys. We were talking about that. Oh, hold on, I hit something. Okay, there we go. We were talking about these giveaways, and the random comment picker. Sometimes it acts ridiculous. It picks the same person, and I don't like the Nightbot. I mean, I like the Nightbot thing in the chat, but as far as the picking a winner, I don't like Nightbot for that. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to do a video of saying, hey, this is the video for you to comment on, just like you normally would. Uh, for me to use the random comment picker, but then I'll print the comment section out and then just number, put a number ne- next to everybody's name, screen name, and then do like like Google has a number generator that's pretty legit, or I can like put I don't have a spinny ball thing like Ted, but I can do the number generator on Google. That's pretty legit. Or I can like take numbers and put them in a hat. I think I want to do something like that. So what you guys think about that? Oh wow, the Dolphins are going to beat the Colts. Take numbers and put them in a hat, shake them around. I just think that's the fairest way to do it, or use the number generator. I can show you guys this number generator real quick. All right, let me share my screen. I'll show you guys this number generator. All right, so you can see this number generator here. So, let's just say 50 people comment on the video. So you do 1 through 50, and then I put a number next to your screen name. You hit generate. Number 4 would win the prize. Unless I'm giving more than one prize away that night. You just hit it again, and then number 24 would win. And let's just say I'd be giving away a third one. One more. All right, let's give away the last one. Number 46 would win. Number 7 would win. So see, that seems pretty legit. Hit it again. Number 20, 50, 2. Yeah. So what y'all think about that? I think that this number generator thing would be pretty fair. Well, Bobby, you're talking new construction, and I don't do new construction. We don't have to do that on equipment changeouts. Carl, I don't know what happened to him. Definitely did not show up to play football. That's not the Saints team that we've seen all year. Look, any team can beat any team on any given Sunday. A team that has lost 0 games can beat a team that's undefeated. We saw that a couple weeks ago when the Jets beat the Dallas Cowboys. It can happen. The bottom line is the Saints didn't show up to play football today. The Falcons did. I make no excuses. The Saints looked like shit today. The Falcons didn't. Any team can beat any team on any given Sunday. They just didn't come to play. That's all it is to it. But we'll be fine. Hopefully this is a wake-up call to them to say, hey, just because Drew Brees is back, you can be beat. And they'll get their shit together. But yeah, Bobby, you're talking new construction, my friend. I don't do new construction. I don't fool with it. So, yeah, as far as the Saints, though, yeah, I'm very disappointed, but I make no excuses for them. Like I said, any team can beat any team on any given Sunday. So, Saints didn't show up to play football. The Falcons did. Now, LSU showed up to play football yesterday, and we beat Alabama. That was fun. Look, the Saints are a good football team, and they're going to be fine. They lost today. Hopefully, it should be a good wake-up call for them. The Saints will be just fine. Let's see. We're 7-2. That means we played 9 games. We're more than halfway through the season. Hey, Gary O, how you doing, buddy? So they'll be fine. Yeah, I knew that LSU would be ranked number 1 after beating Alabama. I mean, my God, why wouldn't we be? I mean, what else do we have to do? Alabama is going to drop out of the top 4, I would imagine. Maybe even the top 5. Hey, Rich, where does the AP have Alabama ranked at right now? We do. We have some good wins this year, man. We got a good team. We got a national championship team. They still got Alabama ranked at number 4. Boy, man, Alabama, they just going to stay in that damn playoff race, ain't they? You know, to me, that makes no sense because LSU's undefeated. Ohio State's undefeated. Penn State lost. I don't know if y'all saw that. So there's LSU, Ohio State. Who else is undefeated? There's a couple other ones. Clemson's undefeated. So that should be your top 3 right there. And then they still got Alabama in top 4 to keep them in that damn playoff hunt. See, that's not right, man. Alabama should have dropped. Alabama should have dropped after losing to us. And because I know that there's more than 4 undefeated teams. Makes no sense, man. They're going to keep Alabama in that damn playoff hunt. Hey, buddy. Hey, bud. That's what I'm saying, Gary. At least number 6. Georgia usually gets the shaft every year. They got the shaft last year, if I remember right. Georgia, they always lose at least one game a year. Prairieville. David, your furnace is out in Prairieville. That's a little far for me, my friend. I'd love to help you out. But you need to call you a local company there in Prairieville.
Hey, I picked up some stuff. Yeah, he tore up the fucking kitchen though. While y'all were sleeping. We can't get mad about too. I thought John wasn't sleeping. I thought he was awake. Well, apparently you don't get up out of the fucking bed whenever they're doing something.
Mr. Ice. I like the TPXL. The TPXL is pretty nice. Mr. Ice, what is your name? I'm writing down real names to people's screen names. I hate calling people by their screen names. How you doing, Nick? Oh, that's cool, Gary. Joey. Thank you.
Where's my wallet?
I'll tell you, Dad, I said hi, Nick. Well, normally it's on the data tag, Carl, of what kind of refrigerants in there. I mean, that's what we rely on is the data tag. Normally, you can tell by the age of the unit, and if worse comes to worse, you can check your compressor for what type of oil that you have. The type of oil will tell you, well, help you determine what kind of refrigerants in it. No, David, Baton Rouge is a little too far for me, man. I'm a little over an hour away uh, from Baton Rouge. I used to live there, but we hated it there. No offense, but we just didn't like it there at all. But Baton Rouge is a little far for me. I mean, to run a service call, I mean that's a long way for me to run a service call. I mean, I have done some change outs in that area. I did a change out in for a YouTube guy in oh God, what was the name of that town? No, when you get to the big bridge in Baton Rouge, but you don't cross it, you take no the other one. Um, David, you know what I'm talking about. If you're coming from Lafayette and you get to the big bridge in Baton Rouge on I-10, but you don't take the big bridge, you go the other way. You would exit to the right. Um, damn it. Plaquemine. Plaquemine. That's it. I've done a change out for a YouTube viewer in Plaquemine. I tell you what, though, David. I mean, if you're looking to, if you're just looking for a repair, man, that's a little far for me to come. I mean, I'd have to charge you a good chunk of money to drive over there. But I mean, if you want to replace the equipment, I mean, I may be interested in doing that. But driving over there to do that, but it's kind of far for a service call, though. David, if you want to contact me, buddy, I'll put my email address here on the screen and you can contact me. I would put my phone number on here, but that current phone number, I still own that phone number, but the phone is lost. But just shoot me an email right there and I'll give you my personal cell phone number through there and we can make contact about it if you're interested in doing that. So go ahead and shoot me an email to that email right there, and we'll discuss some stuff. Oh well, you just put your phone number in the chat, didn't you? Okay, well, hold on, I'll write it down. I'll write your phone number down. I'll get in touch with you after I get done with this live stream. All right, David, I got your phone number wrote down. It depends what I'm doing that day, Steve. I mean, I usually never start as late as 9:30. I mean, I have sometimes, but if I just have a couple service calls or something, I mean, yeah, I'm not going to go start at 7 in the morning. But if I got a change out, I like to start early. Yeah, I definitely like fishing for sure. No, I mean, I don't really like to work late, but I'll work until the job is done. Well, there you go, Greg. It's supposed to get pretty cold here this week, I believe. I believe it's supposed to get down in the 20s over here, which is weird. Would y'all like the giveaways? Giveaways probably be better done on a Saturday night, huh? That way everybody's home. Nobody's got to go to work the next day unless you're on call. You know, uh, y'all probably like that. Probably would want that to be done on a Saturday. Spectre. Who Spectre? I think I've seen you in here before. What is your name? Dan the plumber. Rick. How you doing, Rick? What do you mean? Am I living somewhere different? About 6 months ago, I left Baton Rouge and moved back to Lafayette, Louisiana. Steve, how are you? I got you, David. Blissy Bliss. And you mind giving out your name? Yep. Yep, for sure, Steve. Tough day for the Saints. No, this is the same one. Let's see, Rick. This is the same house. Phil. All right, Phil. All right, I got my notebook. Starting to get some names down now. Carl, okay, that's my old stomping grounds when I lived in Louisiana. Well, tell your brother-in-law if he ever needs heating and air work, just to let you know and get in contact with me. My dad services that area. No, it's all good, Rick. Yeah, it's the same house. IBVI. Is your name Vic? IBVIC? And to answer your question, because I didn't see that. I think it has its place on commercial work, like with long hard pipe runs and stuff like that. But in the residential market, which is what I do, I just don't think that Zoom lock. Not that I don't like the tool. I still think it's a great tool. I just don't think that Zoom lock is. It's just not right for residential right now. Maybe one day it'll be, but not right now because you got to cut the valves or you still got to use your torch. So if you're going to use, if you still have to use the torch, you might as well just use the torch. until manufacturers start coming on board and providing units with zoom lock valves or valves that where you don't have to cut anything with no cutting or swage. It's just not worth it right now, in my opinion. On residential. Now in the industrial and commercial market, zoom lock is fantastic. What do you mean? Did York change, David? I'm not really understanding what you're asking here. Did York change yet? I I don't understand the question. It looks like Rick answered your question. I mean, if that's what you're saying, I mean, no, Johnson Controls still has the company. Foster, no, I can wire the units myself. I don't have to have an electrician do that. I think that's the stupidest thing ever. Is I hear a guy like Steve Lav, he'll be putting in a gas furnace, a little old Romex wire with two wire nuts, and he's like, "Oh well, I'll get the electrician over here to wire it." I mean, that is ridiculous. No, we don't have to do that. David, you can get a York unit with a copper tube aluminum. With a copper tube aluminum fin coil, a condenser, but you have to request it. If you don't, they're going to give you a micro channel. Exactly, Tech Five. Tech Five, what's your name? I know you've probably told me before, but I can't remember. Thank you there, Rick. I appreciate it. But yeah, Tech Five Zoom Lock is fantastic for um, on big factories and stuff where they're doing like chilled water or chillers and or these what do they call them, VRFs, VRVs, and they're not allowed to have an open flame. Oh my God, Zoom Lock is the cat's pajamas, man. But let's see, Joey. Ah, all right, thank you, Tech Five. Joey, me and the wife were talking about that. Tomorrow, I'm going to be scheduling heater maintenances. I do like to do light commercial work. There's some local places here that I intend to go hit up. Some little local restaurants and stuff like that. That's light commercial. I'll never get into big commercial, but like a light commercial, little a a restaurant that has a couple of rooftop units, stuff like that. Yeah, I definitely do plan to get into that. Hey, thanks, Matthew. What do you mean? Thoughts on other HVAC YouTubers? I mean, like, are you asking other good channels for service work or what? Um, Rick, in a pinch, I mean, it'll work. It's ugly. A lot of guys do that and they have to pinch it down. Um, it's just, I mean, I always try to use a reducer when you can. It's a much cleaner looking job. But I mean, if you don't have one and you're in a bind and you're not close to a supplier, I mean, yeah, it'll work. You got to do what you got to do. Yes, David, I do. That's what I sell. I enjoy it very much, especially gas furnace. I think Ream and Root are making the best gas furnace on the market right now, in my opinion. Well, you're exactly right there, Rick, but it's you got to do what you got to do. I mean, on some things, but always try to keep some. I myself don't like give me 1 second. Sorry about that. Always try to do the best practices. Um, you know, but sometimes you got to do what you got to do. Yeah, Anti DIY is a great service channel. Anyway, I'm sorry about that. Anti DIY is a great channel. He's got great service work. Um, there's one guy called HVACR videos. His name is Chris. He does strictly commercial work, but it's a great channel. There's also another guy called the HVAC Hacker. His name is Beal. He's got great videos. NorCal Refrigeration. That's Dave. He's got great videos. Those are the ones that are that have infield work, and then Isaiah, which is HVAC with Zaya. Um, he's got good videos. So Steve Lav, I can't watch Steve. I mean, I watch him, but I can't watch him too much anymore because just the way he treats his customers, it's ridiculous. Oh yeah, Zach, WWHVAC. I forgot about him, man. I want to get him on here. But yeah, there's a guy called WWHVAC. He's newer, but he's got some good videos. I've really enjoyed his stuff. Yeah, Carl, just the way he treats his customers and stuff, man. And between that and showing the with the dog every video and stuff, and it's I mean he does great work, but I just can't take the way he speaks to people. I could never speak to my customers the way he does. Bobby, I hate to tell you this, man, but I think you're getting ready to make a big mistake, buddy. Nordine is junk. And please, what in the hell do you need a 96% condensing gas package unit for? To me, that's a waste of money. Matter of fact, it's so stupid. Nordine's the only one that does it. Nobody else makes a condensing package unit. That's exactly right, Joey. You're exactly right about Walter. But I mean, Bobby, man, that I don't know, man. Nordine is something you need to stay away from. And I mean, they're the only ones that make a condensing gas package unit because it's not needed. Rick, I don't know, but it's actually kind of convenient. Rookie refrigeration. Zach, I'm not familiar with him. Rookie refrigeration. I'll have to look him up. David, there's no bringing York back. I'm sorry. Wild West, there he is. How you doing, man? I think I know. Look, Wild West, I got my notebook out tonight. I'm writing down names to people's screen names. I really think yours is Sean. Am I right? I'm pretty sure Wild West is Sean. Yes, I knew I was right. But I wrote it down anyway. Customer set on it. Well, you know, it is what it is. You got to please the customer. No, I do not sell Goodman, David. So, okay, well, I'm going to go check him out. Matter of fact, I'm going to write that down right here. Rookie refrigeration, huh? I can remember that. I don't need to write it down. I can remember that. Yeah, you know what, Rick? It depends. I like pets and stuff, so normally they don't bother me too much.
You need to get all that stuff out the car because I'm bringing my car to that guy tonight.
I hear you, Steve.
And the trash needs to be taken out. I told him that earlier today. He didn't do that.
Bad News Monk. What is your name? I know I've asked you that before, but I'm writing them down tonight. Let's see. Joey. I was one night I was just sitting around. I remember I was home alone and I was like, man, I wonder if there's any heating and air videos on YouTube. So I got on YouTube and I typed in HVAC and I found Fritz and Dallas and I think Zach was on there. He had just started. And Dr. Z, a guy named Nick from NLB Heating and Cooling. Yeah, Mikey. Hey, Kelly. Oh, there was a couple others. And I was like, man, and I started watching their stuff for a couple months. And I said, man, I'd like to try to do that. So I just threw a video up. And back then, you know, there wasn't all this BS that there is today. And everybody was cool with everybody. It was a much simpler time back then. And they welcomed me in with open arms. Rick, no, I'm not. And I don't, he may have been on there. But they all welcomed me in with open arms. You know, the camera thing, it took a while to get comfortable holding the camera. And I don't know, man. I just a lot of practice, just like anything else, practice. And then it just became natural after a while. So, you know, it's a lot of fun. I enjoy doing it. I really enjoy. I still very much enjoy filming field videos, but I really like doing this now. The live stuff, interacting with you guys in the chat. There you go, Kelly. That's exactly right. What Kelly said. Um, but yeah. I really like doing this live and interacting with you guys. And I went and got me this new microphone because I want to try to sound the best I can. And I know that the podcasters and some of these other guys have this $400 microphone. I wasn't going to pay that, but this is a Shure microphone. It ain't no $400 microphone, but to me, it sounds just as good as the $400 one. But I think it is very nice and professional looking. It's slim because this condenser microphone was a $20 microphone that sounded really good, but just picked up all the area noise. This is a dynamic microphone, so it doesn't do that. All righty. Well, look, if I've been on here for about an hour, so if nobody else has any questions, if that's it, I'm going to log off of here for the night, and I'm going to come up with a game plan. I think we're going to do that number. Night HVAC, how you doing? I'm a Milwaukee guy. Rick, I'm a Milwaukee guy. So I'm gonna do that number generator thing. I use Fieldpiece, a Fieldpiece SC640. I'm going to do that number generator thing. I'm going to create a video this week for you guys to comment on. So be watching for that on my channel this week. I'm going to do a video where I'm just sitting here and I'm just going to say, hey, we're going to give away this. Comment on this video after after it's, and then you comment. I'll tell you what to comment, and then I'm going to print it out, put numbers to it. So, and then we'll do the giveaway this coming Saturday. No, not the 640. I believe the 660 does because it's wireless. The 640 is not wireless. I don't use that part of it. So, did I get the? Oh yeah, the little clear piece. Yes, I did get it. I did get it. No, I'm not giving away a duck tester. No, can't do that, Bobby. But I do have some cool stuff to give away, so we'll do that Saturday night, and I'll come up with a. And I haven't seen my guy Dan in here. He's got the Green Bay Packer logo, but I haven't forgot about him. I got to send out his T-shirt. It's all right, man. Bad News Monk, what is your name? So I can call you by your name instead of having to say your screen name. I have my notebook out. I'm writing names down, the screen names tonight. But to answer your question, I'm using the Vito TPXL. Thank you, Bill. Mikey, I think you told me that before. So to answer your question, Mikey, I am using the Vito TP XL, and I'm really enjoying it. And I will be doing a video review on it. Hey, Dennis, how you doing? It's okay, man. I've been on here for about an hour, so I'm getting ready to hop off of here. But I'm doing good. I hope you're doing good. Thank you, Steve. Yeah, let's see. Oh, well, that's cool. LLC, Bobby. You're better protected when you're an LLC. All right, guys. Well, that's going to do it for me. Y'all have a great evening. I enjoyed interacting with you guys as always. I'm not tax exempt, no. Oh, okay, cool. Let me write that down. I think I remember that, Paul. Shit. Okay, I wrote that down. Hey, thanks for. Hey, Rick. No, thank you for joining, man, and thank everybody for joining in here and interacting with me. I really appreciate it. I love getting in here and answering your questions and shooting a breeze about football and HVAC and everything. So, yep. Thank you, guys. David, I'll get in contact with you in a little bit, buddy. Okay. Dang, it seems later than this. I keep forgetting about that time change. Hey, Sydney, thanks. Thank you, guys, everybody, again for tuning in. I really appreciate it. And don't forget to watch out for the video coming this week. I'm going to do a video for you guys to comment on to win a giveaway this coming Saturday. All right, guys. Thank y'all. I truly enjoyed the chat as always, and we'll see you guys next time.